welcome to my channel. Now, I know you just decided to click on this video and thought you were going to see me do wet brushes, but if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting on? Girl, subscribe to my channel. Don't be shysty. Hello guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a full face using wet makeup brushes. This challenge has been going around the internet for a hot minute, and I will admit I am a little late on the trend, but I'm a little late on everything. Yeah, I have a cup of water, and basically in this challenge, you give your Holy Y6 a little, and then you put your makeup on, and basically we're gonna see how this makeup turns out. I am very nervous with this challenge. I have a dinner to go to at 7 o'clock. I'm gonna look like a hot freaking mess, and well, what else is new? I thought it was 7.
6:30.
Why is it 6:30 now?
It's not. It's always been 6:30.
I feel like I'm being played. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put my hair in a ponytail because, girl, we know she's about to get messy. What would you guys do if this glass was full of MAC Fix Plus? Beauty on the inside. Just kidding. It is water. It is tap water. It should be Dasani, but it's not. Or at least a Fiji. For God's sakes, this is going on my face. I am here to entertain you, and I hope you enjoy it. And I tag you. If you're bored and at home and you want to try a if you're bored and at home and you want to try a fun makeup challenge, go get you a cup of water and just have fun. That's what makeup's for. Actually, I'm not gonna recommend this to you because a lot of powder products I'm gonna be using today, and what if it like destroys my powder products and I'm just like, oh. Anyway, let's see what happens to me, and then I'll decide if you guys should do it at home. Without further ado, I'm gonna sing the subscribe song, and then we're gonna jump right into this video. We're gonna get a little crazy.
Make sure and subscribe to my channel before you leave. Subscribe!
You just meet me in the middle. So we're gonna skip primer today because I don't really know how to add primer with a wet brush. Oh my gosh. So with foundation today, I'm gonna be using the Milk Makeup Golden Sand Matte Foundation. I don't think it's gonna be very matte after I wet it. I was gonna use a dewy foundation, but then I was like, should I? I really thought a dewy foundation would end up looking the same. I was wondering if the water would skew a matte foundation, so I picked a matte one, baby. I'm gonna use this little Crayola Beauty like thing to like pour the foundation out on so I can dip my wet brush in it. All right, we have my Y6 brush from Morphe. You can use code LAURALEE for a discount of 10% off. Look at that. Look at you. We're gonna give her a good douse. Oh, baby, are you okay in there? Oh, my baby. It's dripping, so I feel like I should give it a little taparoozy. Ooh, girl. It's like really wet. Should I squeegeed a little bit because that's just gonna be nasty. All right, I have my little thing here, and I'm just gonna swiggle, squish, squiggle. Look, it's like suctioning to it because the brush is so wet. Wow, look at that. Oh man, I feel like some weirdness going on. Like you can feel the texture. Like you see how it's just too moisturized, and it's like, it's weird. It's like it's sticking to my face, but it's like it doesn't want to. I'm getting really descriptive. It looks so nasty. Okay, like honestly, my foundation feels about 1,000,000 times heavier than this foundation normally feels. I don't think it's messing up the coverage, but it's making it really difficult to blend out. Also, this is like dripping water all over me. I don't know if I was supposed to get the brush this wet, but I took the challenge pretty serious. It feels really gross on my skin. Also, for those of you who don't know, I just had an allergic reaction to some makeup, so if you're seeing some like texture right there, this has gotten better, but you can still see a little bit. It is residual from my catastrophe. So next up, I have the NARS concealer in Custard, and I'm gonna dip a little concealer brush in here. Here we go. Little dip, little squeegee off. Ew, there's like water down in here now. Okay, here I go. Actually, this is not looking, I have a feeling it's gonna crease. Like I can just tell, but why don't you just me? I got that song in my head for like the past 6 years, and I can't get the song out of my head. What is your favorite song right now? I need new music. You guys have no idea like how bad I need new music. Like I'm gonna fucking throw my phone out the window if I hear the same songs that's on my playlist again. Like I'm going to lose it all sanity. So please comment down below. Let me know some songs that you're loving right now. I would really appreciate it. And please don't add the song, The Middle. Okay, because it's been in my head for a week and I can't take it anymore. I'm not hating the concealer. I just feel like It definitely performs better when the brush isn't wet. It makes it really difficult. And look at this creasing. Can you guys see that? This concealer doesn't do that. So adding it really wet just is like a flippity flop. For bronzer, I don't really see the point in adding a setting powder. It's gonna turn to cake. I'm gonna add a powder bronzer though. This one's by Makeup Forever. I have my R14 bronzer brush. Let's go ahead and dip her on in. Ooh, okay. May the gods be with you because honey, you're about to go through it. Here we go. Girl, it just turned it to mud. I don't know why I didn't expect that, but I kind of did not expect that. Like, I'm shook and no one else is. Oh my God, it literally like turned it into a cream contour, but can we be mad at that? Absolutely not. Now the thing is, I think I got too much because now it seems like a little bit of this product is going a really long way whenever I wet it. So heck, maybe you get more usage out of your product than you think you would whenever you wet your brushes. We may be onto something, people. We're just gonna blend for 3 years. I'll be back whenever I'm 82 and we'll be done blending this out.
2,000 years later.
Okay, here's the gag. Yeah, it's too much bronzer. I don't live, but I feel like if I'd known what was gonna happen, I would have went in with less bronzer, and I think this would have been really pretty. I'm just gonna say the powder product, it ain't as bad as I thought. I'm shook. I mean, it is a little aggressive, but come on, guys, this does not look that bad. My brush was soaking wet. Here's the part where I think it might get ugly. I'm gonna go ahead and do blush. I was gonna pick a cream blush, but I kind of was like, is that cheating? Because the product's already kind of wet. So I chose to do Fearless from Tarte. I'm gonna take my E4 angled blush brush and I'm gonna dip it right into the water. Ooh. Here I go. I've never used this blush color before. Oh, like so much came off. So I knew to go in with a lighter hand because of the bronzer experience, but the blush is pretty on my face. You see how much water I got on this brush, girl? You know I ain't playing you. Next, I think this part's gonna be really fun. I'm gonna go in with this ColourPop highlighter. It doesn't have a name on the back of it, so this is just our mystery highlighter. I'm going to dip a little bit out in the lid, and we're gonna wet this highlighter brush. This is my favorite highlighter brush. It is an R36, and we're gonna give her a swoozy. Okay, tapping it right in. Oh, she said that country. Tapping it right on in, honey. I was going to see the new Jurassic World movie. I'm so invested in those movies ever since I was a young little lad. Girl, those movies are my living, breathing treasure. I think they should build something in Hawaii where we can run around those little clear balls and experience some goodness. However, we both know my little ball will get trapped somewhere or roll off a cliff. So far with this challenge, let me just do a little recap. I find it's a little bit more difficult to blend the product out and get it to apply beautifully. This makeup is gonna last all of 3 minutes because I'm not setting it with powder, because when I do, it's just gonna turn to hell on earth. I do like the way it's looking. I think it did. Girl, look at that makeup line. She's really gonna play y'all like she's that dark. Right, okay. All right, let's move on to eyes, shall we? So for my brows, I always use a brow pencil, but I can't really, I guess, like, dip a brow pencil, and there was confusion there, so I figured I would dip an angled brow brush and use my dip brow in medium brown. I have this little angled brush, dipping her in, tapping her off, and now we're gonna dip into the dip brow. I know this is about to make my life a turd. This is gonna be a turd. See, it's like hard to get the waxy product on the brush because it's like rejecting the wax. I'll go ahead and spoolie these brows. Okay, ooh, ooh. I made a boo-boo. I feel like the product is so watery. It's like if you barely touch anything, like a massive amount comes off. It's been like 10 years since I've used a dip brow pomade. Like, I have not done this in so long. Brow looks snatched though. I mean, I gotta clean it up a little bit, but for the most part, she's snatched. I'm going to now wet this tiny angled brush and dip it in a bit of concealer. Carve out my eyebrows. This concealer's already filled with water and it's like extra creamy in the pot, so I have to wonder if I ruined my concealer. All right, eyebrows are laid, and I thought for using a cream eyeshadow, some really cool products to use would be these little ColourPop eyeshadows. These are always great, you know, like, because they're kind of creamy. They're not technically a wet product, but they just have like a really nice creaminess to them. Could the wetness ruin them? Absolutely, but we won't know until we find out. That makes no sense. We won't know until we try it. So first I'm gonna go in with Drift. I also have a little bit of Cuteologist. Ooh, I kind of want to try some of that. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty. Not a warm tone. LAURALEE in a warm tone. That is just unheard of. Here I go, our 39 brush swizzled around. And those of you asking yourself at home, is swizzled a word? Well, I just made it a word, all right. So I'm going to rub my brush in this color. It seems to be picking up a good bit here. Oh, by the way, this is hunks of lash glue on my eye. Now that is a LAURALEE signature. If there's not lash glue on her eye, did she really do her makeup? Wow, it's performing. It's like, if you can see, a bit patchy because of the water, obviously. It's like really hard to get like that soft blend. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more. And I feel like whenever it's not wet, you definitely get a lot more pigment from these, but it's like hard to get the pigment to stick to your eyelid and not the brush. This, my friend, is a real challenge. You see how it's already like detaching from my crease? This is slowly but surely a hot mess. I may have not picked the best eyeshadows for this challenge, but I really thought it. She really tried it, y'all. Can you guys tell? It looks like my brush just went to hell and back. Next, I want to tap into a little bit of Drift. I'm re-wetting the brush. Just tapped in some more water. All right, here we go. Now this color seems to be not giving me as hard of a time, which gives me some relief. Lid color, I don't really think we're gonna have an issue because I wet my lid colors all the time. And actually back in the day, I used to lick my brushes to wet them because I did not have MAC Fix Plus. However, I could have used water, but that's besides the point. I wanted to use my own body parts in order to make my makeup look blingin'. Using an M421 brush. Our water has like this disgusting film along the edge, but girl, whatever. I'm gonna go in with Heine. Now this was part of my collaboration in order to donate back to the animal shelters. This was a really cool collaboration.
She always plugging something, ain't she?
So this is Heine. I'm going to now add it onto the lid to give it a really pretty sparkle. Just gorgeous, darling. Now, Heine is a really cool color. It's so pretty. I just want to go back to the bronzer really quick. I'm filling the bronzer and it's just fine and it's already dried. So it seems like the water didn't mess up the bronzer. Let's have a look at the blush. Oh, look, the blush. Honey, she's rocking and rolling. That did not slow her down at all. Okay, so it looks like the water really isn't messing up the powder makeup, which I did not expect. I'm going to take a I'm gonna take a 410 brush, little tapper. I feel like I'm about to do music like dun, 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 dun. I'm going to go in with the Drift, which is our cranberry shimmer shade. And now I have to smoke this, girl. My under eyes look like, look at this creasing. That is a flop right there. Girl, under eye is like so impossible to blend out. It just looks like chunkiness on my under eye. I hate it. Next, I'm going to take my roller lash and yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna dip the wand in the cup of Watata. Bloop. She's only getting one dip, honey. I ain't getting crazy. Here I go. Yeah, the roller lash is just pitiful. And this is a bomb mascara, but so now we know if you dip it in water, it sucks. All right, I have this Tarte liquid lipstick. I really like this color. It's called Festival. I'm going to dip it in water. Ew, it's already like, looks pretty gross. You tell it's like beating the water off, like trying to reject the water.
I wanna be matte.
It made it really gooky, like and really thin feeling. I'm not living for it. Wet. Wow, it really like skewed the formula a good bit. All right, girl, let me put on my lashes today. I'm gonna put on Chummy from Morphe, and I'll be right back and we can toast off this video. All right, guys, this is the final look. I had to add a lash, but let me talk about what I don't like. The under eye is a hot mess, partly because we don't have concealer and partly because I added a lot of water to my concealer. I think I said we don't have concealer. I'm going to say because we don't have setting powder on my face, and that is just a holy grail product when you're doing your makeup, and I just don't got it on today. So the under eye blend is rough, and the under eye mascara and lashes are also very rough. I love the eyebrows. I love the eyeshadow. I love the lashes. And I actually the foundation looks kind of dewy, and it's a matte foundation, so I feel like adding water to it actually is like a little trick in the trade. This video was so much fun, and it was quite the experiment. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. If you did, well then, honey, what are you waiting for? Give it a thumbs up if you haven't already, and be sure and subscribe. Join us, LAURALEEs, today. Become a part of the LAURALEE family. Hey, hey, hey. And that's it for this video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to eat some chicken. Fried. Okay, grilled chicken. Grilled chicken. I got a summer vacation. It's grilled chicken from here on out. And hot Cheeto. We're going to do an ASMR. And we're going to talk about sexual things. Ooh, that's so creepy. I hate it. I hate it. Okay, we're done.